Now I am the one laughing at those people that said that Maazem Kanu can't be released from the DSS custody until this government have left office. My brothers and sisters, there is a growing pressure by the United Nations and the world leaders for Maazem Kanu to be released immediately, because with the directive given to the Nigerian government, it is disrespectful for them to disregard the directive of the United Nations. Today I woke up to a report which is written, when you declare a group that represents millions a terrorist group and every nation in the world disagree with you, revise it. When you resignation and detained a man just because he is gossy and Abia High Court and the United Nations disagree with you, release him. Yes, free Maazem Kanu now. My brothers and sisters, it is happening right before our eyes and there is nothing the Nigerian government can do about it. I keep on telling everybody it's just a matter of time. And now the whole world can see exactly what Maazem Kanu has been saying all along. So it is time for us to accept that the Nigerian government have failed when it comes to the things of Biafra, because the whole world knows what is going on in this country called Nigeria. It's a shame that some people, most especially the leaders from the southeast, are refusing to open their eyes to the reality of things, knowing fully well that all is not well in this country called Nigeria. Bishop Matthew Hassan have come out to declare that it is time to end Nigeria so that people who want development can go ahead. According to him, he said, after independence, in order to build a great nation, each country went to work. But in Nigeria, after independence, our people went to pray and fast. So while we are praying, Malaysia came here and took our palm seed and built a great factory of it. While we were praying, Singapore went into investment in technology. While we were praying, India went into ICT. While we were praying, China went to massive industrialization. While we were shouting Allah Akubar, UAE went into massive infrastructure development. While we were building and casting Lucifer, Japan went into technological development. While we were speaking in tongue, Denmark went into education of its citizens. While we were mounting big speakers in our places of worship, US was mounting men on the moon. After our prayers, God, being a wise God, decided to reward us according to our labors. Since those that went into industrialization, technology, infrastructure development, ICT, education, and all have been rewarded accordingly. It is only wise God rewarded us with our effort in prayers. That is why today Nigerian pastors are competing in building the biggest churches. That is why there are more prayer houses and worship places than hospitals and schools. That is why people rush to prayer houses from medical and business solution instead of hospitals. That is why we don't do business proposal before jumping into business, since we are going to back it up with prayers. When such collapse, we blame the devil. That is why it's a sin to say anything negative about a pastor and imam. That is why our pastors don't consider the option of engineers while building and blame devil when the building collapse. That is why faith in God replaces building pillars, and when it collapses, we blame it on Lucifer. That is why our pastors are making sure they plant church branches instead of school in every street of Nigeria. That is why we always wait for God to do that which ability to achieve He has already handed over to us. That is why we want our teachers to labor on earth and come to heaven for their rewards. Nigeria is a prayer-loving, God-fearing nation. Religion has taken the place of technology, infrastructure, education, and all. When we are traveling, we ignore all the necessary road requirements, serving our vehicle, and once we pray, we can put half-fit vehicle on the road and blame our stepmother or mother-in-law if anything goes wrong. That is why there are more people dying on the roads than wildlife animals in the wilderness. Because we pray and fast and leave everything to God when God has given us all we need to survive and build a nation. My brothers and sisters, this is nothing but the gospel truth. As I am talking to you right now, do you know that the governor of Benue State have dragged Mayeti Allah to, ICT. They demand compensation for the killing in Benue State. My brothers and sisters, Samuel Otom, the governor of Benue State, told Mayeti Allah that he is ever ready to meet them at the International Criminal Court. We all know exactly what is going on in Benue State. According to him, he said, let those who threaten to take me to court understand that every law is meant to be obeyed. For the avoidance of doubt, Benue people agree for the law to be implemented. We are therefore enforcing the law, and everybody willing to do business in the state must abide by the law. I have done what is right and legitimate to protect my people from further killing. That is what the Constitution of Democracy demands. My brothers and sisters, I want you all to understand that he implemented the law banning the open grazing of cattle in the state. And Mayeti Allah is not happy about this. He insisted that Mayeti Allah directing their members who wish to live and do business in Benue State should abide by the law. They have continued to sponsor acts of terror against Benue's people, killing and destroying properties worth billions of naira as we speak. There are over 2 million of our Benue's people living in refugee in IDP camps. My brothers and sisters, the governor is indeed doing what is needed to be done. Don't forget that Maazem Kanu spoke about this. He also advised Nigerians to do what is needed to be done. He said the headsmen will be armed and encouraged to slaughter us with impunity, and their masters will protect them. They are coming to ensure that my people are enslaved forever. Those who do not believe me will soon see it happen before their eyes. They are coming to elevate House of Fulani supremacy, to reposition the security agencies by sacking all competent hands and replace them with their kingsmen to drive ethnic domination of other tribes in Nigeria. Maazem Kanu made mention of this on the 6th of February 2014. Now you can see things for yourself. Even the so-called Asari Doko establish a security force against the Fulani terrorist group. So you can see that they are now opening their eyes to the reality of things. So my brothers and sisters, I want you all to understand that it is now or never. Comment down below and let me hear your perspective on the issues that has engulfed us as a people and as a nation, and how we can be able to move forward as a people and as a nation. Thank you.